Hello out there, folks. It's Dave again from Dave Station VR, and I'm back to play a little bit of Sneaky Bears VR, which came out yesterday for the PSVR. It's been out on other systems, I think, for a while, like the Gear. And so far, I'm enjoying myself. It's got really good tracking. That's the main thing that is like the draw to it. It just feels really good. They're really well tracked. It's smooth. There's no judder or anything. And it's got a decent look to it. I mean, the teddy bears are pretty much all the same. Some of them carry shields and stuff, but they're not that exciting. I don't really like this guy's commentary, but the game itself isn't too bad. I've heard it's like 90 minutes. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to play survival mode.
Hey Dave.
Hello
I
out
saw
there.
that you were playing this and wondered if you were gonna do a stream.
Gotta do a stream. You know. Alright, so in each of these modes you have a different secondary weapon, and there's 5 stages each. So this one is the one where you have a shotgun, and there's guys who come at you with shields. The other one, you have like a water pistol, and you can like extinguish fires. And I think in the final mode you've got an ice thing that freezes bombs, but I have not played that one yet, so we'll check that out later. I like that these little targets pop up every now and then if you're getting kind of bored.
Only 1 hour and no world leaderboard. Good tracking though. We need more super hots.
Yeah, I mean, this is really just at the end of the day, kind of, from what I can tell, sort of like another wave shooter. It's well done, but, you know, it's another kind of short wave shooter with not a whole lot of replayability, which I can't say that we need a ton more of those on PSVR, but, you know, it's not bad if you're looking for just 90 minutes of fun and you don't really care beyond that.
How is the replayability?
I mean, like somebody just said, there is no online leaderboard, so it's really just local, like,
Oh, you just said LOL.
And I think with 5 stages for each of the 3 different modes, it looks like there's also maybe a boss fight at the end against Frank, the guy Frank.
Friends,
This guy.
let's make this toy factory great again.
Oh, goodness. But it feels really effortless, you know, grabbing your guns and shooting the guys. Oh, I haven't seen one of those before. Who's this guy? What is that? Get that out of here. So yeah, for 20 bucks, it may be up to you to kind of decide if this looks like something you'd be interested in. I'm not going to give it just a straight up recommendation.
Tonight, Dave?
I'm drinking something called Aunt Sally, which is Lagunitas Brewing, and it's like a sour, they call it like a sour dry mash tart ale or something. The throwing, yeah, you just let go of the things, and it's actually really smooth. The throwing is pretty sweet. Although I don't ever remember to do it, but it stuns the guys. It just feels really good. I'm not very accurate with it, though. Get that shit out of here. Nuh-uh, my friend. Alright. Sorry, bud.
Dream of a world
Oh, you can throw it and catch it again.
Gets
That's kinda cool.
manhandled by
Oof,
smelly
it's hard, though.
humans. A world where teddy bears
I like
are
that.
gods and humans grovel at our paws.
Oh, yeah. So this is a fun idea, entering your name after you beat the stage. But in practice, it's really hard to actually hit the buttons you want to hit. So if I'm doing Dave, we'll try this here. I gotta be very tender. See, I already got a C in there I don't want, and I hit delete twice. There we go. It is fun having that big keyboard there, though. It's just really hard to actually use. One thing I will say is, if you start up the game facing the wrong way, you can recenter it as much as you want. In the menu, you're never going to be facing the right way, which kind of sucks. They should maybe patch that up, because it seems like in most games where you've got like a central console you're looking at, you'll see here in a minute, yeah, this. Alright, dude. So yeah, like I started out and I was faced this way, and I could not get it to go back to this. So this is fine as long as you're facing directly forward when you start it, but just keep that in mind until they patch it, if they do. Alright, so that was survival.
I
Let's
have
try
a little
fire.
surprise for you this time.
Oh yeah? one of those games that's hard to know exactly what to say about because it is slick. I mean, it's not the most polished thing in the world, but the controls are really really solid. And wave shooters are by their nature kind of fun. This one is kind of fun, and I like the grabbing and throwing stuff. That's always cool. They try and changing it up a little bit with these like extinguishing fires while you're going and everything. Get out of here.
Murder those bears, Dave.
I'm gonna do my best. Ah, I thought I extinguished you. Get out of here. I wonder if I can grab two of the same gun. I can grab two of the same gun. That is a nice feature. If you don't feel like using the water gun.
Can't let that dipstick Frank win!
Like in this section when there's no active fires. Oh god, there is an active fire. Get out of here. One thing is, I don't know that this has any kind of difficulty levels. I haven't seen anything like difficulty levels. So that would kind of really limit the replayability. Coupled with the fact that it seems like a score chasing game, like you get special bonuses for a quick shot, and there's all these little extra targets that pop up that you can hit if you know where they're going to be.
$10 tops for the value. Only 1 hour. I made down cumin. Oops, wrong dude.
Yeah, I would say that's probably something I agree with. 10 or 15 bucks seems like a reasonable price. Maybe it's like a sale kind of game. We'll see if it goes on sale at any point. Or if you just love wave shooters and you can't get enough wave shooters on PSVR.
Sweet!
Get out of here. It's always a fire to keep me on my toes. Get out of here. Oh, I accidentally dropped my gun on his head. That worked out. I was not doing that on purpose. Jeez. Oh, come on, two at once. Well, I can grab two water guns, can't I? Ha ha ha! Look at that shit. Game in the game. Okay. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Oh, nope, nope. Nope. There we go.
I had a family once. My wife was the bear of the ball.
Oh, I'm sure she was.
Until you humans took her away from me.
I
Selling
was
her
throwing
into
the gun at a
teddy bear
bear.
slavery.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's not as satisfying as Super Hot because they don't shatter into a million pieces, and you don't, get that feeling of like, ooh, I got that guy. I'm not gonna die now. It's not like throwing it at a guy makes a big difference. It just stuns him anyways. But it's cool that you can do it because you have to toss off the weapons every time you would need to reload.
Sup?
Which sounds annoying, but it's actually not that annoying. This guy's annoying. Sup? Alright, let's try the bomb now.
Real blast.
It's got those top level puns, right? Top shelf puns. Freeze gun. Okay, so I've seen this one before on stream. So you got to freeze the bombs before they get to wherever they're going, and the longer you hold it, the bigger the freeze ball is. So there's that.
Oh, so my bros are trapped here.
Oh, my
Wacko
bros are
Frank is trying to
trapped.
blow them up with bombs.
That
You
Wacko
need to use your freeze
Frank.
gun to stop the bombs. Try it out.
I'll do my best, dude. Where's the bombs at, bro?
Dude, we need these defenses to stay strong.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think we let go of the move button.
You don't have to. Oh yeah, you let go of the move button to throw them, or to just drop them. So you have to hold it the whole time,
Charge
which
up the
is
freeze gun
sort of
to
an
get a more
unusual
powerful
thing
shot.
for a game where you're holding guns to have to just be holding the move button the entire time. I can see if you were playing it for a really long time, it might get sort of, taxing on your thumb to just be holding it the entire fucking time. But for the amount of time that I've played, it seems fine. Too many bombs in this place. Good thing I'm a crack shot. Get out of here. You get out of here. Okay, hold on. You hold on there. Okay. You too.
That panda is annoying.
Yeah, that panda's a piece of shit. I mean, none of the characters in this game are any good, but the game itself is fine.
Here's Frankie.
You know, not a whole lot of replay value or anything, but like I said, the tracking is spot on.
Shoot him.
Get out of here. Doesn't feel too hard at any point. I've never really gotten a sense of like I'm gonna lose or I'm gonna die.
Or being ironic and not quite succeeding.
I think it's probably more
Tried to
of
stop Frank
column
and his
B
crew
there.
from taking over the toy factory, but
I think it's
there were
supposed to
way too
be
many of us.
like this silly on purpose, but I don't know if that's necessarily something you want to go for. I just don't love the tone of it. But there's been other shooting gallery type games where I can kind of get over that, like Dick Wilde. I kind of hated Dick Wilde's dialogue and all that shit.
You know you'd rather be playing Spark. It's probably the best newest game out right now.
Oh, of course I'd be playing Spark. I mean, if I didn't have other shit to review. Although I will say, when I played Spark 2 days ago, I'm feeling it today like I had a really, solid workout at the gym or something, because my right arm is just killing me today.
What happened to the factory workers?
So it definitely built some endurance to play Spark, but it's a lot of fun.
Yes, delicious.
So if you didn't watch my Spark gameplay, definitely go pick that one up. That is a
On
great
a sweaty
little
scale,
game.
how many sparks is this?
This is like 0.01 sparks. You don't get sweaty at all. Not much dodging or motion really involved. And there's never a risk of you dying or losing from this. I mean, you do get
Let's
hurt,
crack-a-lack
but it's
it.
just like not that hard. Oh my god, dude.
Ow!
Yeah, get out of here.
Darn it!
Yeah, I don't want you here. Alright. Can I fight the boss yet?
I don't mean to boss you around, but you're not at that level yet.
Oh, I guess I need to get 3 on each stage. Or maybe all 5. I don't know. There's something in the middle there. I'm not sure what that is.
Best of luck. I think you'll
I
need
got
it.
2 shots on the day that Spark came out, so my arms are extremely sore.
Oh god, I can imagine. That's terrible. Yeah, Jesus. Whew. Yeah, just, that's when you gotta build your tolerance up. But I think a lot of people with VR headsets out there are gonna get their workouts
I actually
in.
pulled out the HDMI cables from the box playing Spark last night. No damage
Shit.
though.
Good. Yeah, they're designed to pull out pretty easy.
I had to try out the game though.
Oh, it's so much fun. Definitely kind of difficult at first. You got to get the hang of it. I still don't have the hang of it, but getting there. I mean, I know the game is all teddy bear related, but I could use a few more enemies.
Faster! Faster!
Guess I shouldn't be
let's go!
complaining about enemy variation on a silly little shooting gallery game that basically tells you up front it's all going to be shooting teddy bears. But, you know.
I need the Mantis headphones for Spark.
Ooh, I really want to
I
get the
keep
Mantis
pulling out my
headphones.
headphones.
Surprisingly enough, maybe I wasn't going that hard, as hard as I should, because I was still losing, but I did not pull my headphones out. I was kind of surprised. I was really expecting to grab my headphones at least once with my arm.
What animal?
It's because you don't really use your
standing
left
on its
arm that
head?
much in Spark
A yoga
until you get
bear.
good at it, but it's mostly for just light defense when I'm using it. I do want to try out some of the weird modes, like experimental mode. I might try that out later tonight, actually, because I've been wanting to check that out. Oh, hey, look, enemy variation. Lovely. He's on top of a bomb.
I think we should have better shooting games for the VR like John away. The only worry I have is the multiplayer heavy games like Spark will die out like Riggs, but now Riggs will be free so bad it's
Faster!
ample I
Faster! Let's
guess.
go!
Yeah, Riggs is
Well,
going to
I'm
get a
using
pretty
the
decent
Apple
community.
headphones.
I think Riggs is going to get a nice community here with it being free. And I'm definitely down to hop back on now that there's going to be people online. Because that's one of the reasons I didn't play too much at the beginning. But I will say I'm not too worried about Spark because I hope eventually, I'm assuming they're going to make it crossplay.
I don't know if this is bad.
I know it's a timed exclusive.
More if the bears
Oh my god.
exploded, caught on fire, etc.
Yeah, right? Something. They just fall over every time. God, what was I talking about? Oh, I think Spark will have a decent community, A, because everyone's really hyped about it, B, because CCP has a really good reputation with kind of a longevity
Sorry
standpoint.
to be the bearer of bad news,
I'll
but
let
you
this
won't
guy
be so
talk for a
lucky
second.
next time.
Okay, so, yeah, like, people are still playing Eve Valkyrie, and that's a launch title, and that's pretty surprising. I mean, there aren't many launch titles that people are still playing. Riggs, obviously not. Battlezone, I don't think there's a whole lot of a community there still, at least just for, like, random matches. So, Eve, the fact that that's still an option, part of it's crossplay, you know, so that is going to be a big thing.
Plus Spark is 1 versus 1, so not as many big matches. Spark will stay popular because it uses the Move controllers and is multiplayer.
Yeah,
How's the graphics?
I'm not too worried about Spark being, you know, going out of fashion anytime soon and not being able to find matches. One cool thing too is when you load it up and you go online, it tells you how many people are playing each mode, so you can get a good idea before you hop into a lobby, like, is anybody on right now? And in my experience, there's always at least like 40 people, and I know it just launched, but I think it can really keep going up from there, so we'll see. Alright, so that was another survival. I guess we'll try another
Getting a little too
fire.
hot under the collar.
Somebody asked how the graphics are in this. They look fine. One thing that I will say for it is there's no judder at all, which is, it seems pretty well optimized. There's not anything crazy going on visually. I mean, they're just the same teddy bear walking at you over and over again. Sometimes he's bigger and he's got a shield or something. But, you know, it looks pretty slick for what it is, although it is just a $20 hour-and-a-half shooting gallery with only local leaderboards. They gotta update that shit. They gotta get some world leaderboards, because I don't think people will be into that.
Shaky at all?
No, the move tracking is actually really good. I would put it up there with games that, like Pixel Gear. Pixel Gear was one of the earliest examples of like really spot-on move tracking, and it's definitely up there with that. Except for in that one, it was only tracking 1, which I've heard is a lot easier for the system to handle. This one's doing 2 simultaneously, and it does it pretty well. It all feels slick. So I gotta say, the move implementation is one of the main selling points here. Oh, you get out of here. All these dang fires. Oh god. Okay, I popped his
Teddy
bubble.
bears working on
Popped his
taking
bubble.
over the world right now. Top teddy bears.
Sounds like there may be
How
some
many
nasty
levels the game has?
lightning and thunder going on outside my house right now. It's Florida for you. The game has 15 levels. Each one has 2 rounds. And then I believe there's a boss at the end, although I haven't seen that yet.
Let that dipstick Frank
But
win.
there's no difficulty levels, which is sort of weird. I said that previously, if you've been watching, but yeah, so compared to other wave shooters that cost $20 when they came out, I don't know that there's as many reasons to come back to it after you're done with it. But it's not really a bad product. It just ought to be maybe a little cheaper. Like $10-15, like people have said. And I mean, it's not super duper violent. Your kids could play it if you have kids and you want them to play a VR shooting gallery. Although I would probably recommend VR Invaders over this. I just kind of like the style of VR Invaders better. That's my shit.
Out selling us teddy bears 2 to 1. They just think they're so great. Bored today.
Nailed it. So all these high scores
How
are going to
much
be
is
my
this?
own. It is $20 in the U.S. I'm not sure how much it costs in other places. If you're in Canada, they're probably going to screw you. Be $35.99 or something. Don't buy it for that price. Wait for a sale. I mean, if you really like this and think it looks good, like I said, the tracking is good.
Oh geez.
Greetings, pal.
Alright, we'll do one more fire and then I'll wrap it up. Long range bears. Bop, 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 bop. These bears aren't really that sneaky. They just run right at you. There's no creeping around or anything. I don't know how they're supposed to be sneaky. Like if they were hiding and popping out around corners and then they jumped at you all of a sudden, that'd be a sneaky bear. I'd be cool with that.
It looks like you're breezing through this.
Oh yeah, I'm breezing right through it.
What are the 3 mode buttons that you press?
They're for different side weapons, and with the side weapons go like a certain kind of stage.
It looks fun.
So this one is, I have an ice gun and I have to freeze the bombs before they get somewhere. Oop. Get out of here, you get out of here. You get out of here. Oh, get out of there, bomb.
Most triumphant.
Oh my god. I think they're going for like a Bill and Ted thing. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. You guys remember that? But not really nailing it. It's just a bunch of dumb teddy bears talking to you. Or really, I guess just one panda bear. Oh god, don't go there. You get out. Oh no, oh no! Oh, that's not good.
Tell me, what gives
No, I did
you
it.
the right to bear arms?
No
Need our
problem.
arms.
Hey, they repaired it. Lovely.
Maybe 80S cartoon or something.
Okay, my tracking is getting a little weird now, and I don't know if that's because I moved in the room or something. I might not be in the ideal situation anymore. But still mostly pretty good. It's just getting that thing where sometimes they like cross in front of each other and stuff. Oop.
Hold options maybe.
Oh god.
We've come here to chew bubblegum.
Okay, so this one's
Kick ass.
a little bit...
We're all out of bubblegum.
Oh my god, you directly quoted They Live! You know, the weird thing is my boss did that in a meeting like 2 days ago. And he couldn't remember the name of the movie.
J.O. is a party dude.
But, what the hell? You know Rowdy Roddy Piper? Oh, did I lose? I lost! I was talking a lot of shit about not being able to lose. And then I went and did it. God, I love those bear puns, dude. You're great at them. For an evil mastermind, you got all those rare bear puns. Alright, so I'll try this stage one more time. And after that, I'll wrap it up. Alright, we got this locked down. I was breezing through it until somebody had to say something, you know what I mean?
Game.
This game? No, not at all. Spark is. Are we talking about Spark still? This is not a workout at all. You mostly just stand in one spot. You get out of here, you dumb bomb. You too. You tell your friends. You don't like bombs around here.
Bears are counting on you.
I know they are, right? Can't let them down. You know, I
Blame
can't.
it on the comment state.
I can't let a perfectly good creature die just because it's really annoying. That would be cruel. I'll shoot the shit out of the bears, though. Isn't it kind of weird to you that, like, regular teddy bears are okay, or okay to kill, but the panda bears, which are really just a different kind of bear, they're all bears, right? They're like, oh, kill these guys, kill these guys. And I'm supposed to protect them, but, like, I don't know. They're all bears, right? Just wonder why these teddy bears hate the panda bears so much. Or maybe they hate me, and the panda bears, like, realize that I'm
You have to
the
kill
good guy.
anything that is walking toward you.
Yeah, I guess that's the deal, isn't it?
Dave's having a moral crisis.
Yeah, I don't know if I can keep playing this. It's raising questions. Right now, the only question I got is, how am I so good? Got the shit locked down.
Would you truly recommend this for 20 bucks?
No, I don't think that I have said that I would yet in the stream. I would recommend it for a cool 10, maybe 15 if you're feeling fancy. But if you're, like I'm saying, if this looks like something you'd really want or you'd be into, go ahead, take the plunge. You probably won't be too pissed. If you don't care about stuff like online leaderboards or difficulty levels or anything like that. So yeah, like I said, not huge on replayability, but the core stuff here is pretty solid. The shooting feels slick. Dropping your guns and picking up new ones. The throwing seems like it's good in theory, but I can never fucking hit anything. Doom is going to be great. Good call on that one. I can't wait for that. It's like December or something.
This doesn't look very challenging.
Yeah, I mean, I died once, and I've played quite a few stages. What is this about? Am I allowed to fight the boss now? Nope, not yet. I still need one more of these things to get here. And let me know what that's all about. Maybe it's a mini-boss. Well, who knows? Maybe you'll find out yourself if you decide to pick it up. Or maybe I'll come back and do another stream. Who knows? But, yeah, I think I've said pretty much my 2 cents on this. So, this was Sneaky Bears, new PSVR game. It was a port from a Gear game, I believe. And, it's solid shooting, wave-based type shit, but there's already a lot of that on PSVR. You know what I mean? There's a ton of fucking games like that.
Bye, Dave. So
you don't really have to grab another one unless you really want to shoot some teddy bears. But the tracking is spot on, so I will give it that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. Get these fucking guns out of here. Got too many guns.
Thanks for the stream. Love the channel, Dave.
Thanks for watching, folks. Have a good night.